My 75 hard challenge starts today, but here's the kicker. I am already sober off alcohol, weed, like every substance other than nicotine. These pretty little devices that I found out have traces of lead and arsenic in them. I think I might have lead poisoning. I've been working out a lot, but my discipline is not there. Like, I'm not as consistent as I could be. Like I was in the beginning when I first started. I feel like that's one of my biggest struggles, is going through these cycles of like super motivated on my shit, like feeling, looking amazing, and then next thing you know, I think I get my period or something, and then I'm in a cycle of like unmotivated, don't want to get out of bed, always tired, always fatigued, brain fog, like no discipline, no consistency whatsoever for weeks. And then something sparks again, and here I am back at the top, like, and it's just over and over. Doing the 75 hard challenge today is already an indicator that like I'm in that cycle where it's like, yeah, I'm motivated, let's get on our shit. But that means that soon that low, you know, that valley after that peak is coming, you know. So the 75 hard challenge is going to push me to get through that, you know, and then hopefully establish a habitual routine. I want to be that muscle mommy bitch, like not the that girl, you know, not the it girl, like no, like the fucking beefhead girl, you know. Nicotine will be completely cut out for sure for majority of this challenge, but I'm gonna throw this bitch out. I'm going to do probably Zyn for the first week. My goal is to like just get the oral fixation from drinking water and chewing gum and like applying chapstick, you know, like, and every time a craving comes up, just like fucking chug my gallon of water. So, but that's the plan. A check-in, body check-in. I don't look horrible. Do I look like what I want to look like? No. Am I a little plumper and inflamed than I was previously? Yeah. Check me out. Okay, to start, I'm throwing the pod out. Now, I would throw the whole device out, but I have clientele that I could easily sell this thing to, but I can't fucking smoke the vape if there's no pod in it. And I don't have any more pods. This is my last pod. So, very convenient day to start the 75 hard. So, here we go. I'm not hitting it. Chill. Ew. Oh, damn, that was depressing. But so freeing. Ah. Okay, let's fucking get this shit. Okay, just got to the gym. It's 2 p.m. This is as far in my gallon of water as I've got so far. Really fighting the shortness of breath that I am experiencing. I've been zinning instead of vaping. I don't think the zins are gonna last long. Like, I don't want to vape, but I really don't want to zin either because the zins are already giving me heartburn and the hiccups, which I fucking hate. I have not smoked a vape in however many hours, like from the time I fell asleep to like now. It's like I'm not putting vapor in my lungs, so why am I so out of breath? But, you know, my lungs are probably just getting way more oxygen than it's used to getting, so it's like trying to catch up. I was breathing more nicotine than oxygen, for real. Like, I really think so. The main thing I'm very excited for this, like, challenge, the 75 hard, is I feel like, you know, I've already eliminated alcohol from my life. I've eliminated drugs from my life. You know, the nicotine is the next thing. It's like, I removed all those things, but I substituted, like, that, you know, with the nicotine. Especially with, like, my gains. Because, like, for optimal gains, like, no nicotine. The nicotine decreases the oxygen levels in your blood. So it fucks with your pump and with your muscle growth. Like, I feel like I could do that while smoking nicotine, but to the best of my ability, no. So let's see how this workout feels. So I finished my 45-minute workout indoors. It felt like shit, I won't lie. I was doing more so legs because I have a pinched nerve in my upper back. So I was like, okay, let me like just focus on legs and like kind of focus on seated leg workouts so that I don't put so much like pressure or like strain on my upper back. The pinched nerve was kind of bothering me, but it wasn't like that bad. It was more so my lower back, which has been like a big issue recently. And I think it's because of my poor hip and ankle mobility. my hips grow inward. So like I've been to physical trainers and therapists for this because I had like really bad knee pain, especially, and I was like a runner growing up. So I got x-rays done and they said that my hips grow inward. So it causes this misalignment in the rest of my joints in my lower body, including my knees and my ankles and hips, obviously. I think that like a big thing with like these push leg workouts is the lack of mobility in my ankles and hips that like causes like my back to contract more with like getting the weight up. So I need to like cut out like ego trips and pride parties and just like really tone in on correcting my form and like remembering that just because I'm not lifting heavy or going till failure with like a substantial amount of weight doesn't mean that I'm not fucking working out. I think of 75 hard and I'm like, oh, hard, like let's go fucking hard, we're locked in, we're going like beast mode, but like my beast mode is like preventing injury and putting on muscle and strength and self-esteem. And self-esteem, you know, feel good inward and outward, and I can't do that if I have a back injury. But that's it. Workout was good. Time for an outdoor workout. It's probably gonna be a walk, but we'll see. Okay, bye. So pretty fitting that this is the book that I decided to read as my nonfiction book. The Easy Way to Stop Smoking by Alan Carr has really good reviews. I've gotten a few chapters in. I finished my reading goal now. It encourages you to smoke while you're reading the book, and then by the end of the book, like, you'll never want to smoke again. But we don't have time for that with this challenge. So I'm just reading it and just trying to keep it as a reminder to not go back to smoking. And so far, I like it. So I'll let you know when I finish it. So I didn't record myself on my walk. I'm just not that girly that like can hold a phone up while I'm walking in public yet. Maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'm like in my influencer era. I don't know, but this is how much water I have left in my gallon, so I'm just gonna speed chug this. And just like that, day 1 of 75 hard is complete.